Okay, great stuff. So we've got a logo in place now. Now this whole next section is going to be all about building out the homepage. Now WordPress is an incredibly powerful system, and I could spend hours and hours and hours teaching you about how to create incredible looking homepages, but that's not what this course is about. This is about getting you to create a real business, get you making money as soon as possible. After that, you might want to take a more advanced course on WordPress to create an absolutely fantastic looking homepage. Now that said, I don't want to just leave you with something very, very basic. What I want to do is just introduce you to some of the concepts of WordPress. I want you, after this section, to think to yourself, oh yeah, I really kind of get an idea of what is possible with WordPress, what I might be able to do in the future. So I'm going to introduce a few concepts here which you might find a little bit alien, if you're non-technical, maybe even a little bit confusing, but don't worry about it. Just follow my lead and you'll very, very quickly get these basic concepts. Now what I want to do first of all in this lecture is install some plugins. Now you remember a few lectures ago I talked about plugins, and I basically described them as a way to increase the functionality of your site in the same way as an app would increase the functionality of your phone. So what we're going to do here is we're just going to install a handful of plugins before we move on to the next lecture. So in order to do that, the first thing we want to do is go over to Plugins and Add New. Now the first plugin we want to install is called Pootle Page Builder. Okay, so just type in here into the search plugins area Pootle and then Page. That's probably sufficient, and up it comes. So you see this first one here. Okay, I'm going to explain how this works in a minute. For the moment, all I want you to do is click on Install Now, and once it's done, simply activate, and then you can skip this section. We don't need any of that for the moment. And then you'll get this page, which is kind of an introduction to the plugin itself. But we're not going to focus on that at the moment because I want to install another plugin. So let's go back down to Plugins and Add New again. And our next plugin is called Short Codes Ultimate. Okay, all kinds of strange names. But don't worry, just simply type in Short Codes Ultimate. And here we go. We want to install this one here. So again, same process, install now. You can see that installing these plugins is super straightforward, right? And then once that's done, simply click on Activate as usual. Alright, this time we get no introduction screen. Each plugin can be kind of different after you've installed it, what it wants to present to you. And now we want to install our third plugin. So let's click on Add New up here. And this third one is called Site Origin CSS. So here we're going to type in Site Origin CSS. Sorry, I put in sites. Let's take out that S there. Site Origin CSS. And up it comes. So install now and activate. Right, again, this one brings us to our plugins page, which is actually quite convenient. If you're not on this page, you'll see it if you simply click on plugins and then go to installed plugins. Okay, and down here what we have is a list of the plugins that are installed on our site. Okay, so here's the one we installed just now, Pootle Page Builder. Here we have Shortcodes Ultimate, and here we have Site Origin CSS. So this is simply a page to inform you what you have installed. And as you can see, you can actually deactivate them if you no longer want them. And once you've deactivated them, if you wanted to, you can completely delete them. So a very, very simple, flexible system. Okay, let's go to the next lecture where we're going to see how we can put these plugins in practice.